Hey guys, I am back to do the 4th week of Amy's Soap Challenge. This is my 2nd attempt. And let me get in the picture here. Okay, I'm back again. Oh my gosh, my memory card was full. So all of a sudden I'm recording and my video camera shuts off. I am so mad. Basically what I did is I showed you my soap, which was this. That was my first attempt failure. And then I basically said my next one's going to be in this mold, and I'm doing a white soap I'm going to do purple and black spots. So you didn't miss much except me mixing that. Hopefully the recipe is a non-speeder upper. It's just almost 60% olive oil and then some palm oil, coconut, and cocoa butter. It's really hard to talk when you're thinking. I was saying this was quite a production to do this, but it's definitely fun. And I can tell this recipe is going to behave. And I'm using Nature's Garden Lavender Martini as a fragrance. So for the most part, this recipe behaves very well. So there's no castor oil and no sodium lactate, which are good speeder uppers. So, and I have no idea if I, once again, probably did too much black. I did try to put a little bit extra soap in my mix, a couple extra ounces, but you know, at this point, I don't know if I care. This is the Neon Berry from Wholesale Supplies Plus for my purple. I'm just gonna see how this looks. It's really hard to get purple. I can tell that won't be very dark if your base isn't that white. And I'm trying to see if how this does without whitening the base. But I'll probably I'm going to thicken this one up just a little bit before I move it on over. And it's just not very white either. I'm going to put a little bit more of my titanium dioxide in there. I know you don't want it too thick, but you don't want it too thin. So I definitely wanted to make sure I had time. Last one I screwed up and I put way too much, you know, palm and shea butter in there. It was very, I don't even know if this is that trace. Very, very thick right away, and my lye water was way too hot. So, oh god, and I didn't even start my timer again. My camera is going to shut off at 10 minutes, so I'll probably just start it and stop it again. Definitely recording puts a little bit of extra fun in the mix. Okay, let's see if I can blend this. It's very watery. So that's my color purple so far. It usually goes gray before it goes purple. So, looking gray. So I'll put a little more in, and I do have another purple too that I can throw in, but I wanted to see how this neon color did before. I just want it to be pretty close. Let's see. It's hard to see. I don't have very good light. I feel like I need just a dash more of purple. So I will go ahead and put some of this rainbow purple in there. Definitely won't hurt. And that's dispersed. Boy, these are definitely not moving fast, so that's good. I'll probably end up sitting around waiting for these to go. Okay, so I'll leave that for now. On this one, actually I probably need to thicken it. Let's see how it all look. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's get this a little thicker. If I can. All I'm really doing is throwing air into this dang thing. Alright, so let's get the black a little thicker. This one looks a little on the charcoaly side, but we'll see. Okay. That one seemed to thicken up a little bit. Let's see again. Pretty loose. So I might have to put them in the bags and then just let them sit for a little bit. Because, yeah, I definitely used a good recipe. So, or I'll just let them sit in here for a little bit. I'll be back when they're ready to get put in the bag. Okay, so I figured while I'm waiting for these to thicken, I will at least get them in the bag so that they're more fluid. I'm just using, these are just actually sandwich bags. So for the amount I'm using, so you can see this is very fluid. I don't really know how I'm going to get it to thicken. Now I feel like, should I have put some castor oil in there? I think my lye was about 85 degrees and my oils were about 95. So I definitely went cold or cool. So okay, there's that. Yeah, very runny. I think I have an idea of what I can do, but we'll see. So there's my purple. And we'll do the black. Oh, that one's definitely thick. I guess we might have to just do this thing. I'm trying to think of how I could thicken the other one super quick, but I can't. Maybe I'll just do a little bit of color. I think it was easier to thicken up something with a little more color than it is with something with less color or amount of soap. So the best part of these challenges is making a mess. Okay, so there's that one. So I think that'll be cute together. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. It is so liquidy that it's just not going to work. Maybe I can make a little channel for it. It's called wishful thinking. This one I could pour from this, but I wanted to try putting it in an actual bag like Amy did. That would just give me a little more control. This spatula does not really work, so it smells really good though. You know, it seems like everything I do now is an experiment, so there's always the unknown. It kind of makes it fun. Okay, there's that. Got a little clip on the bottom because that is just going to burst if I don't put that there. Alright, well let's just do something here. Let's just do it. I'm trying to think of the best way to put this so you guys can see it, and I might restart my camera just to make sure. Okay, so let's start. Don't even think I know what I'm doing. I don't. Alright, this is already open on the bottom. So we'll get some of this soap in. Okay, this is very fluid, which is so weird for me. Okay. Now the key is not to have it go on itself. Okay, so next is the black. You know, somebody's advice was not too big of holes on the bottom, so. I'm actually going to make mine pretty thick because my purple is so thin. And hopefully I'll just put the purple in the middle a little bit. And this I'm going to cut very small because this feels like water. Yep, very watery. Okay, so I barely put any purple in. I don't know if you can see that because I know it's gonna wanna. The key is enveloping it so that the black kind of puts a barrier around it. So mine are probably going to be bigger. I hope you can see because I can't. Okay. So I'm just kind of going around it and then on top of it. I don't even know if I'm going to have enough black. It seems like my sunlight has gone away too. Okay. So I actually don't want to bang the mold until I get my white over it. And I do see some purple dots that went in there. I wish they weren't there, but they are. So now I'll get the white to cover all of this. I'm not a cake maker, so I can definitely see where that talent would come in handy. And I'll probably just do one more down the middle. Okay, so now I'll pound it, flatten it a little bit. So I kind of did 2 there, so I'll just do 1 in the middle, I think. I kind of went like that and that, so I'll do 1, yeah, 1 in the middle, because I don't know if I have room or that much more of the black left. For me, it's more technique right now than anything. I almost feel like okay. Yeah, definitely a lot less on the inner color next time. And I'll probably do separate videos for the making and the cutting, because I feel like the making is going to be long. Okay. Like I said, I'm going around it to kind of cover it. Make sure the purple doesn't ooze around. So I guess if you have to have a color that's gonna be loose, the middle one is probably better. Because that way you won't be losing it. Okay, so now I'm gonna put my white up to my line. I hope I have enough. This smells really good. I try to use fragrances that I love so that even if the soap doesn't turn out, it'll still be something I want to use. And I try to make sure I use recipes that I like so that, once again, it'll be a soap I want to use. So I normally, up to this line is 14 ounces of oils that I'm pouring to. So I did 16 ounces so I could overestimate for the colored portion. You know, we tend to use more on the colored part than we do. And I'm just going to use it all, so I think I did that perfectly. I did one thing right. The top, I'm not going to do anything fancy, maybe just drizzle some color, and I'm just going to not mess with it. Oh my gosh, that was right up to my line. That's amazing. Okay, so now I'm just going to kind of drizzle some purple on top. I have a little air bubble up here, believe it or not. Unacceptable. I gotta make sure my camera's still recording because I would be so mad. Okay, so let's finish the top off. I like the ones where people are just kind of drizzling color on top, so that's my goal. The problem is getting to the edges here. Hey, I'm getting emails. I just posted my first one on the blog, so on Amy's blog, so okay. So there's that. Oh, I gotta get it to the edges. I mean, the soap goes to the edge, so I have to make sure I do too. Oh, I got my finger in there. What's new? Okay. I don't know if I dare do any black. I don't think so. I want to keep it. I've got this purple glitter I want to put on top. Pretty. This way, the soap should be the perfect size. And I cannot forget my normal glitter. When all else fails, add glitter. Okay. Wow, that was fun. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you a close-up of my soap. My other camera would not focus on it. So this is my little bitty mold, and this is my little bitty soap. So you can kind of see the glitter. If I leave it long enough, will it focus? There we go. Should be pretty. Anyway, I'm excited, so I'll let you guys know when I cut it. Talk to you later.